evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famous little get-to-know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. The Dream's known as a guy who isn't going to be bashful early on. He has power, and he's not afraid to showcase it.
Yeah, but that's not all that this business is about. My mentor, Customato, used to say, hey, you know, power is just part of it. It's kind of like having a military weapon. You know, you still need a missile to get it there. Alone, all it does is make a hole in the ground. Otherwise, it has no real use. You have to have a way to get it to the target. Let's see if he has that way.
Blocks away that headshot.
Keep it going.
Halfway through round number 1. Doubles up the jab. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. The Dream's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. The Flash's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Good smooth work by Garcia. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Good block.
Watch the hook.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. The Flash is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away.
Let's go. Listen, I need to see some counter.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Garcia is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Rain! Rain!
Teddy, I'm sure so many times you've been approached on the street by guys who say, yeah, I can fight. I've fought a little bit. What's the biggest difference you've found through the years with the guys that think they're tough and the guys that are really in the gym?
Well, when they're out in the street, somebody's going to usually stop it, or you're going to pick up something, you can hit them. You don't have that, of course, in the ring. And also, maybe the most important thing, Joe, is you're not mad. You know, getting mad is like somebody getting a drink in them to open up and all of a sudden start talking. You get mad and you go after what you're mad at. You're in that ring. You don't have that. You don't have that scotch, so to speak, that you can shoot down and get those muscles going.
Nice job doubling up the jab by the Dream. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Garcia's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Really frustrating his opponent now. The Flash is so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Garcia's attitude of being effective and aggressive worked out well. His opponent is damaged.
Keep working the body. Left and right, left and right.
He just missed that shot up top. That's where he wants to be able to do some damage with his opponent backed up against the ropes. The Dream's punches just don't look like what they should look like right now, Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
A sound combination by the Dream. Garcia's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch.
Pace yourself.
Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own.
Okay.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. He scored well after being hit himself. Good defense, just covering up down low.
Stay on the outside.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Relax, relax.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. The Flash's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Well, with 3 rounds complete here, it's worth a look at Teddy's scorecard to see where he sees it. Garcia's jab is now carrying this fight for him from the outside.
Yeah, because the jab is carrying the fight. You know, it all starts.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore. Opening round scheduled for 10. And another jab. Parries that punch intended for the head. The Brown Bomber's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And he just holds on there. Able to dismiss it. Right on the mark, double jab.
Teddy, we know what it looks like when it lands, but how do you get to the point when you throw a big hook that, hey, I can build the foundation of how to deliver it?
Well, you have to get in good position, and that's a good point. You have to get outside the opponent's right hand. Get close enough where you're not throwing it from a distance where there's an opening. And slip your head a little bit to the left where you're outside that right hand. This way you're safe when you throw it, and you can throw with bad intentions.
He has his target. He lands the straight right. Good block by George Foreman. The Brown Bombers' work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? George Foreman's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Downstairs with a right hand. Little double jab to the head. Big George Foreman with a big right hand. Right to the body. Foreman's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. The Brown Bombers left now getting into the mix. Very accurate with the double jab. Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
The Brown Bombers scoring with that right hand. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
That right hand over the top lands flush.
Do that again. That looked good. Do that one more time.
The Brown Bombers getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. And there he is scoring with the right hand. Scores with the combo to the head. Halfway through round number 2. Or he scores well with the double jab. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. He's got that quick trigger, that little double jab there. Boom, boom. Zones in on that overhand right. He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it. Oh, and now we see some head hunting by the Brown Bomber. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And the round comes to an end. The Brown Bombers very accurate, and you can see it even early on in this fight, Teddy. He just has a target from long range that he can hit upon, and it's his opponent's head.
Well, what he's doing is he's acting like a realtor. What I mean by that is he's charging his opponent for real estate. Every foot that he comes in, he charges them 3 or 4 punches.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. The Brown Bombers almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. George Foreman's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. The Brown Bombers doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Effective work with that flush overhand right. The Brown Bombers putting forth that hard work he did in training camps there, landing a crisp combination. Huge right hand from George Foreman. And now he's targeting upstairs. The Brown Bombers putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab.
Yeah, you got this. You got this one, baby.
Right to the belt line.
Working the body.
Very good, steady double jab there. And this round comes to an end. 4th round is underway. Teddy's scorecard reads 3 rounds to zip against him. You know, I think if you told him before the fight you're going to throw more punches than your opponent, he'd feel good. But right now, it's not working.
Well, I think he's looking to take a picture. He's looking to go to a studio and do a photo shoot because somebody should tell him that after you throw a punch, you're not supposed to pose.
Gets rid of that effort. Foreman's not jabbing that much right now. That's got to help out his opponent.
Yeah, you know, that's like giving him a free one because now his opponent doesn't have to worry as much when he walks in. No jab to keep him out. He's going to see the other punches coming so much easier when there's not a jab covering them.
Oh, and you can see now he's starting to target that jab with more and more confidence.
Keep working the body. Keep doing what you do.
Halfway through round number 4. The Ground Bombers landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. And just grabbing onto his opponent. You see he comes over the top with that right hand. A real solid shot. And now another left.
Finish with the hook.
The Ground Bombers' right hand scores well. George Foreman stunned. And look at that. Boy, he's so big and sturdy, but Foreman taking off his feet that time.